Am I the a-hole for refusing to go to my best friend's wedding for replacing me as maid of honor? 8 months ago, my best friend of 5+ years, we'll call her A, 21, announced that she was getting married and asked me, 21, to be her maid of honor. It was a no-brainer for me because we've been each other's best friends since middle school. We've spent months looking at wedding dresses, bridesmaids' dresses, decorations, color schemes, going over the guest list, etc. At this point, everything was running smoothly and we were all on great terms. So she let me know up front I'd have to pay for my dress and pitch in with money for everything. I knew money was tight for her and her fiance, so I wanted to help, especially considering how close we were. Around 3 months until the wedding, we were at a get-together and we were introduced to the girlfriend of a friend of her fiance and my boyfriend. We'll call her Elle. A seemed to click with Elle immediately. They exchanged numbers and made plans to get coffee at a later date that same night. A week after the party, I'm on FaceTime with A and she's gushing about Elle, going on and on about how cool and funny Elle is, about her career, about all the places she's already traveled at 20, how it's such a small world because Elle's mother works with her mother and A's cousin used to babysit Elle's little sister. All I could do was listen as she went on and on, considering I had no connection with this girl. I was happy for her that she'd met someone she seemed to have such chemistry with. Not long after, I started noticing abnormal distance from A. If I texted, it was at least 6 hours before I got a response every time. Other than, girl, can you text somebody back? Once, I didn't bring it up and brushed it off as stressed about everything involving her big day. I started noticing pictures of Elle on her social media stories a lot. When she and I hung out, which wasn't much at this point, it was only to discuss wedding technicalities and what I would be contributing financially or other. These times were also usually cut short due to a prior engagement she had with Elle that she had to rush off to. At this point, the wedding was 2 weeks away. The morning of her bachelorette party, which I took the liberty of paying and throwing for her, somebody gave me the idea to ask if Elle was going to be a bridesmaid. She looked at me as if she had some bad news to tell me. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm sorry I haven't told you sooner. I'm making Elle my maid of honor. Maid of honor demoted.
Is that not bingo?
Oh my god, it is bingo! Bingo!
Oh my god,
Yay! All right, ready?
Okay, wait, hang on.
The wheel of punishment.
Ready? I'm ready. Here we go. 3, 2.
Kisha.
I like this one.
Kissy.
Thank God. You taste my...
Spicy mouth.
Clear.
Start again. Obviously, I was pissed, but I took this news with a smile as not to ruin the day for her. Later that day at the party, I watched as A stood up with Elle and introduced her as maid of honor.
Oh my God.
Most everyone clapped, but a few of our friends looked at each other and then me. Everything about this went through me, so I stormed out. I haven't seen A in 2 months or had a real conversation about what happened. I'm conflicted about whether or not I'm completely in the wrong. Let me know your thoughts on this. Thanks.
That's terrible.
I would say friendship ends over wedding. Like
Yeah,
right
no
away.
kidding.
That's horrible. What a weird... Does she like have a crush on this girl or something?
I thought
Why
this
are
story...
you so obsessed with her after like a month?
I thought this story was going in that direction, to be honest with you.
Yeah, honestly.
Bride changes mind last minute, too.
Yeah, bride changes mind last minute. Yep.
Bride refuses accountability or no?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Because she didn't even, like, acknowledge it.
Yeah, she didn't even acknowledge it. What a horrible thing to do for your friend. Better yet, send her the invoice to her new best friend.